Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We're starting the animation today after the addition of one more part into this piece. Why can I not shoot this back a bit? Why does it feel like I've got something in the back of my throat, at least what I'm hearing through the mic? Oh, wait! Okay. So got the mouth inside portion of Arona to add in, and then officially the whole thing will be set up. I'm just gonna see if I can yank a very quick bit off the inside color of a mouth from over here. Do we want it very dark inside? I think we're gonna take this and lighten it a little bit. Just for the sake of that, we're going to be working with something that is fundamentally quite small. Okay, so how do I rasterize here? Rasterize. Okay, so we're going to have the inside portion of the mouth. We're just going to say maybe about up to here. That seems like something workable. Yeah, that seems workable. Alright, so we'll just fill this portion in and let's see how nicely it behaves if I just do that. Okay, not terrible. It's a very dark color. A lot darker than I normally go for. She should go with a different color. This color seems very aggressive unless I make the tongue very pronounced. So let us instead use the darker part of the tongue color here. I think that might actually be better. And then we'll use the lighter part of the tongue color here, which is close to the skin, for the actual tongue that we're going to have to add into this. In terms of how the tongue should go here, how much of the face should it take up is a real question. Because with a more chibi style, it's not actually a problem that the tongue takes up the majority of the mouth. I think I'll bring it all the way up to like here. Just cut that off for now, and then we'll just go ahead and plop that in. I think since we're working with something that's already fundamentally small, not gonna bother with doing any particularly detailed shading into the mouth portion, but that might just cause problems down the line. But where is the head color? Is that the head color? That's the ear color. Wait, where's the head color? This. Okay. So do you need to grab her skin color? Just pick that out of there. Then come up to here, and we're going to, why is it called lower left click? Create the two layers we need here for the upper and lower cover, because we're going to be opening the mouth. And since I want the mouth closed at one point, it is probably easier to have a cover separate from the actual line, theoretically speaking. Okay, so it's gonna slide all the way out to the eyes, but that's fine. This is underneath all the eye parts. Really? By bringing this line all the way in, will it still do that? technically the line not filled all the way in isn't a giant problem for the cover, because in theory it's just covering the mouth portion and that's its only job, but we'll fill that in anyway. Okay, then for the lower cover, once again, kind of need to draw through this whole portion. We'll go down like so, and standard for all mouth covers, which are separate from, well, any mouth covers or skin covers in general. We're gonna have to keep the skin of the head, or the color of the head, separate from the line of the head, just so we can squeeze this under the line of the head as it expands outwards. Okay, so there is maybe a little bit tight of a cover there. Now let's bring this up a little bit further. Just fill that in a little bit more, and we'll fill this in a little bit more, just to make sure it covers everything. Okay, so this is currently, can I move the melter that's underneath all this crap? Yeah. Okay, so it might be doing something a little bit, no it's not actually, it's actually sitting there quite nicely. But we might do something with that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and now, first up, we're going to take Plana. We're going to take our whole folder and we're going to plop. We're going to take our whole folder and the boundary layer. We're going to plop it into a new file. So this should give us the whole box and everything included with her. And then we'll start flattening all of this down once I save this again. Okay, let me just make sure this is still the same as Shift, Control, yeah, Control Shift B, yeah. Nothing is changed in that front. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and just merge everything down. That was the wrong one. Alright, let's just undo that. Because that was definitely the wrong button. It wasn't Control Shift, it was Control. What was it? Oh boy. Is that Alt Shift E? Merge, select, Shift Alt E, yeah, Shift Alt E. Control didn't feel right. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and merge these down. Oh, but all my settings did change. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gonna have to do something about that at some point. Alright, so let us go ahead and merge these all down. Everything's being numbered out as I copy and paste them apparently, which is the setting I turned off before. But now that I'm on a new version, it seems to be back. Actually, is this in... I didn't have this problem here, did I? It's just when I pasted the whole thing onto the new file that it popped up. Interesting. Brow, sure. Lash, sure. We're just gonna have to have the number 2 to get some of these things. Okay, so we're gonna actually need the eye to be able to maintain its depth. So we're gonna keep all of the parts separate. The skin shade is sort of light on her. And we need to keep all the head parts separate. Sure, braid, you know what, whatever. Put that in. Then we've got the front, the pink part that I didn't curl properly, and... what? Oh. Whoa. Okay. do that, and then do that. What is this? Oh, right. How do I deal with this? Okay, so right down the middle. Well, at least it's down the middle as I can get it. Go ahead and cut paste, and then this is now the left. Why's my language changed? Then we go cut, oh, cut, paste. This is now the left. The color. See anything in the color that's in this middle part here? Not really. So cut, paste. No wait, I need to merge this down and then cut, paste. Wait. Oh, right. Merge all of that down and then cut paste. It's not color left. Okay, so the ribbon base. That is fine. The ribbon tie, that is fine. Ribbon, I've already separated this, so that's fine. Color center, that is fine. The body, that is fine. Upper arm, let's just go ahead and merge that down. Then we're just going to go ahead and split it so that this is now the left. Why's my language still changed? Change my language back. What the heck? Okay, then we want to go chest like that. Back side of the collar should be the whole thing. The jacket collar should be the whole thing. That, you have the whole thing. The back hair is back side. Then we're just going to go ahead and split it right down the middle. So you're now right, you're now left, and you're the pink back part. Okay. Then we get rid of you, we get rid of my motion plan wasn't there. We get rid of everything but the motion plan. We'll just leave this folder in here. We'll get rid of you. Save that. We can pull this out of here. We'll delete. Just pull these out. Get rid of this folder so we don't have as many folders. Sure. Okay, that's Plana. So we'll save that as a PNG. Well, not PNG, PSD. Finish. Alright, hold on, let me just see if I can. Usually it takes a little longer than that, so that was surprisingly quick. Plana. Yep, PSD, okay. Then we come back to here, we're going to go ahead and save this now into a PSD, save as. Photoshop document. So this should switch over to a PSD because I'm not saving a duplicate out separately. Okay, so now we have the PSD version. We're going to just delete Plana out of here. We're going to delete the references folder, and we'll slowly work our way through all of this crap again. Delete that. Oh, did I leave that in there before? Lines, hair, ribbon. No random highlight layer. Okay, good. Brow, close that down. Okay. Alright, so lash, right lash, eyeball, we keep all of this sip. Actually, ooh, do we want to make this part one piece? What happens up to glow above the line? What happens to that? That's fine. We're going to merge down the actual sparkle star thing itself. But we're going to keep everything else separated. Head, skin, mouth, color. We're going to merge down the ear. Behind the head. Braid. Sure. Pink, blue. Okay, so this is the part where I need to actually look through here. So one part, there's two parts, and that's three parts, and then we're gonna go through here. Right down the middle, we're gonna go 1, 2. There's another left. And 1, 2. This is another left. Okay, it'd be good with just a single back part of the collar. That's always a dodgy part. Alright, well, regardless, let's go ahead and go 1, 2. Do another left. 1, 2. Do another left. Do I separate the back of the collar? Oh, whatever. Sure. You're now part of the right side, and you're now part of the left side. Okay. And in the back here, you can have this thing right down the middle. Okay, so this is this piece. That's separate. I made sure not to go all the way into the middle here just to make this a bit easier to work with. So 1, 2. This is part of the left. 1, 2, and then up our left, and 1, 2, and join up on the left. I'm just gonna also separate out some extra things. All right, you get these out of here. Get this out of here. Oh, that's bright. Put the boundary back in. Okay, let me just go back over to here. Where is body jacket? Okay. Ribbon, body, collar. We're just gonna go ahead and separate the collar so that this is now right. This is left. We're gonna separate the jacket. Jacket's one whole piece, right? Yes, this jacket's one whole piece. Oh, the collar. Okay. So that in theory should be everything we need here. Alright, we're just gonna throw Arona in there first. Okay, let's see how rusty I am in Live 2D because I haven't touched it in probably what, a month now. When I do the Eurocamp thing, that's been a while, right? Okay, let's see if I still remember all of my keys. The biggest question when it comes down to this. Because I changed a bunch of shortcut keys last time I used this. Regardless, first up, we're just going to give everything a default mesh. Once again, for something that needs to be a little bit less precise than a VTuber model, we're just going to let it do its thing, and then we'll fix anything that doesn't behave, because that's just generally less of a pain in the butt. Why is this not visible? This is okay, this is visible. That's a little bit aggressive. Okay, that's a lot more aggressive than I thought it would be. Okay, so once again, we're not using preset parameters here. We're going to use our own parameters. So out of all that, put a folder in. Okay, so head, turn. Included in here includes things like head turn, -10 to, yeah, sure. Do we just go parameter to parameter? Yeah, let's do parameter to parameter. Okay, so as of the motions, we're going to need... Do we want the hit to turn? Do we want a little bit of a nod as the hit turns as well? Does that have to happen first? I think that has to happen first. Or it could all happen in two related portions. That's the other choice. Alright, well, regardless, let's just plop everything into a deformer hierarchy. Okay, so the bit that we want separate is only going to be the envelope, because we're going without the lower arm and the hands. This is going to float on its own. And that is perfectly fine. The rest of this, however, is going to require being squeezed down into all of the parts here. Where's the hair? Okay, this is going to be head. Then everything left behind should just be the body. Okay, I'm just going to grab the head shape and start on the motion, I think. Where is head? Skin shade, do I... we've got the head and we've got the color. Well, we've got the head. We're just going to take this. We're going to go over the color. We're just going to replace it with the same mesh, just to ensure they behave exactly the same way, because that usually helps a little bit. Actually, we'll give that to skin shade as well, just so this behaves more or less the same way as well. Skin shade's a little bit different, but we want it to move with the shape of the head, and well, it might take some different tidbits to affect the shape of the head. It still largely needs to do the same thing. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna go head shape into head. Just thinking about how many parameters exactly I need on this. I could have a XY connected parameter here. I think that might work okay. Otherwise, it'll require a Y into X, I think would probably be better. think it's probably better if I just have them connect to parameters so I have full control over the motion with just one set of parameters. Alright, well, regardless, we'll go head XY. And we will turn the head towards positive. Let's see if I remember my shortcut keys, because that's a real challenge here right now. Oh, let me turn off all of the stuff I don't need right now. And then make the snapshot. Okay, then I want to go like this, and then like there, yeah, there we go. Okay, so basically we want to turn the head so that it is facing to the side. Just deciding how much this is going to be a problem. We have here covering this whole part, so it shouldn't be a problem in theory. Actually, we don't. We have an ear coming through here, don't we? Because we need ear poking out in front of this. Oh, I've done this in a bit of a weird way. Okay, well, regardless... can we not do that, please? If I could just make a nice shape for it. Should be hit as it turns. That actually works pretty well. Yeah, that actually works surprisingly well. That actually works way better than I thought it would. Oh my. Okay, so the question is then, is that far out enough in terms of where I need it to go? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and reflect this motion into the other side. We're probably not going to use much more than like maybe about 0.1 or 0.2 of the other side, but it's there and it works as a buffer if we want to control things with a bit of extra flow. But since we technically have control of the motion at all times, it shouldn't actually be a problem. I'm just gonna do that. No. No. I'm trying to keep it down on the conversions right now just to make sure this doesn't cause my computer to explode. Okay, so we'll go ahead nod. That's a node. So once again, we're gonna go 10 to 10, just as a basic way of working. Okay, so we're going to allow the head to nod a little bit. For the most part, we're going to completely disregard the positive, and we're just going to largely have a downward motion, or as downward of a motion as you can get with a round as heck chibi head. Basically, the main things that need to actually move is the eye line, which is like right here. But the eye line really determines exactly how far everything's moving. And everything else is more of a illusion. I mean, the head moving on its own is really just a circle, so we want this part of the chin to stick out a little bit more. Although we want the cheek to go in a little bit. Maybe we'll bring the cheek in a little bit here. The mesh probably isn't symmetrical. I mean, I did just use default mesh because there's a very good chance that didn't matter. Okay, we're just going to manually put in what we need for the actual head nod here instead of doing anything funny with corners, because honestly I don't know what this thing will do if I try to make it to do corners. Just kind of need the head to like nod forward, so it doesn't need to be a very exact motion, but it just needs to accommodate the parts that are moving. Which is namely right in the middle here. So we still want the very oh geez. Oh. Excuse me. Exaggerated part of the cheek that comes out on the side for the chibi style. So maybe something like that. Maybe pull this up a little bit. Okay, once again, we're going to kind of disregard the opposite X. Actually, in fact, we're just going to go ahead and reflect this across, just so it exists and it doesn't just randomly stutter once it hits the spot. Okay, so in terms of the Y, I think we're going to give it like a little, well, we're just going to do a Y. This is just so that we have a little bit extra bounce. Once again, the main thing that needs to actually move is going to be where the eye line is. So we're just going to go ahead and lift this up a little bit, and maybe like that. And I don't know how much of a up we want here. It's also a matter of, since we have control all motions at all times, it doesn't need to be particularly exact, because honestly, with this part, the eyes and the hair control this motion more than the actual head. The head, at best, can just kind of guide it. Okay, we're just gonna do that. That's fine. Just gonna reflect that. Did I reflect the wrong thing across before? I think I did. I did. Okay, so this should give us a head that does things on top of a non-existent chibi character neck that is completely omitted as per usual. Okay, so that is one piece. Now the question is, do I want to have the second eye? That is also a big matter that should be thought about now. I really need to make a backup of my folder at some point. Okay. Is there anything in this folder? Just anything in this folder. Why is there a After Effects save in there? That's really scary. Oh dear. Alright, we're gonna just start giving all of these parts the motion it needs. Alright, where is face? From here down to here plus the brow, we're going to call this the face. And then from here down to here, we're going to call the eye. And from here to here, we're just going to call the frame. And we should be able to just give this a hit XY. Should I start it from the top layer? Should I not? Do I have extra motions? That's actually the real question. Do I have extra motions that require a specific bit of control rather than something that can be blended in with blend shapes? Then I can't do it from there, but I think I can actually get away with not needing this whole set of extra stuff. Alright, I'm gonna give the frame... Actually, you know what? Let's name this as frame head XY. Alright. Alright, let's just go and where's the hair? Yeah, that could be part of the hair, why not? Is there everything else right? Not the ear, but everything else, including the headband, may as well be part of the hair. Okay, we'll do that, and then here, you turn down for a moment. Let's see, you, and where's head shape? You, all of you need to clip onto the head color, and then also for these parts, all of, actually no, you and you clip onto the head color. Did I do it for the blush as well? Okay, good. Then for you, I I need you to clip onto the actual mouth. Okay. Alright, let me do something about the hit shade here. That's probably going to be more annoying to look at than anything else. Alright, envelope, I need you out of the way. It actually works pretty well. We'll just go with that. We'll just go ahead and reflect that onto the other side of the X. Able to fix it? Not really. That doesn't fix it enough for me to warrant really do anything about it. Okay. Alright, let's mess with I. I'm gonna just separate these parts, aren't I? I gotta be just lazy with this part. And when you get that out of the way. I'm trying to cheat a lot right now. It's not working. Yeah, that looks super flat. That's incredibly flat. Alright, fine. Let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And okay, let us go. I don't even know if I can adjust the lash with the extension because of how big the eye is. It's a little bit dodgy to move on its own. Okay, so we want the eye to be the extension's not working. Hmm. That's a little far across as well. Alright, what does this look like to begin with? That might be... Ah! Ah yes, you're not bending very nicely. Alright, get that out of there. We're just gonna go ahead and do a one wide thing. We're just gonna go ahead and draw along the eyelid and in the ends of the lash. Like so. We're just gonna go ahead and increase the density by a fair amount. And let us go ahead and do something about this. Sure. That also explains a lot. Gonna kind of do the same thing here because this is a very wavy piece. Come across problems. Shading and fairy. Okay, this should give me a little bit of extra control on some of these parts. I'm still using a 5x5 Bezier division, so that's also questionable, but okay. Do we just make the adjustment to the extension? Hum, 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 hum. Oh wait, did I not have Live 2D open the whole time? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, well that's only been like a, what, half an hour? Oh dear. Alright. Hmm. 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 Okay, let's see. Alright, what? Hum. Hmm. Hum, 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 hum. Okay. Okay. Hum, 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 hum. Okay, how do we want to do this? I don't need to cut this through. Hum. Well, the shit should be not to the white, but to the color. What did I just do? Alright, let me sit down. Ah. Hello there. What am I doing here? Oh, do I need to cut this through? I could just glue it to the edges so that, in theory, if it has to stick to the edge of the iris, it can't pull through. That'd be the lazier way to do it. How are you doing? Working on some missions for what's currently still planned as to be a sticker. Just deciding where everything should sit, given the missions that need to be implemented later. So I still wanna... Actually, do I want an eye mission that is particularly distinctive from here, or should that be... Where is here? Sparkle. And shit XY. Alright, we'll just lodge this into the eye here. We want this to be a more expressive thing that is much flatter compared to some of the other parts here. There, cheers for the subscription there. Just deciding exactly how I want this to sit. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and do the good old... Make this thing look like it's kind of draped around the eye. So basically, the ends of this are like kind of hooking around the round portion of the eye, kind of. It's a very flat object, so how much that can happen is a different matter. Where's the point here? What is happening here? Why is this sticking out? It's just you. Ugh. Ah, you're being a problem. Oh, that one point is being a problem. Oh, do I really want to give this thing a complex mesh? Alright, fine, I'll give this complex mesh, why not? Okay, so... Go ahead and get rid of all of this crap. Go like this, and we're just gonna go... like so. All right. Alright, we'll see if this helps this overall part here. Alright, let's see what that did. Actually, you know what? We'll also take this, copy that. copy that, put it into here, and we're just gonna go ahead and plop that into the glowing part as well, just so that these two are always synced up. And let's have a look at what that did. Oh, that's right between two of the control points. That's really unfortunate. All right. How noticeable is that? I guess is also the next question. I mean, from a distance, that is pretty much not noticeable, right? Yes. Given that this is going to be a emote size, that's not going to matter. Or something closer to emote size, even for the larger ones. Okay, where is brow? I'll go with that. Okay, we'll worry about the Y portion of this once everything else is in place, I think. Alright, let's just stick this all into a parent deformer, and then we'll go... We'll go with something like that. But we'll try just kind of force the mouth in behind it. Where's the blush? Blush, blush, blush. Do that. We go. Right. You know what? Here, next Y. Like so, and we'll go left, here, next Y. And we'll just shove these two into place. They don't have to be quite exact, it's just a blob of color for the most part. If it looks a bit weird, then we'll adjust it in. Okay, it looks a little bit weird. Actually, let me just go. Don't need it to be so awfully exact. So this just needs to be against her cheek there, and this just needs to be against her cheek under her eye over here. I mean, it doesn't look too out of place. Whether that's going to be visible at all once it gets squished down into the intended size is a different matter. Okay, there's still the question of, do I need a second eye? Do I do the knot now, do I do the knot later? Oh wait, what happened here? Shade. I mean, it's probably going to be blocked by some other part of the head, so it's probably not relevant, but... let's just go ahead and yank that back a little bit. Oh, you know what? Let's visit the hair. Okay, we'll start with you. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Oh right, this is a bit where I tried to be lazy with some of the part. Alright, so front. So in theory, if I can get... Oh, do I need to move the other side just to make this easier to work with? Ugh, that's a bit of a pain in the butt. Alright, let me just organize all of this first then. This is the left. There's a spot. Do I have the under pieces here? Okay, you know what? I think I am going to just squish in the side pieces into the left side here as well. Wait. Oh. This will be here. Put that into the right, no, the left side. this into the back. Put this into the braid. Put this into... Do I just put the head? No, we'll go top. And then we'll go headband. Alright, where shall we start here? Do I start with this piece? Just start moving the pieces out of the face. Let me just go here, here, and we'll just make a parrot here, quarter slide. And then we'll just go ahead and turn this down so we don't have to look at that. And actually that should get everything out of the way and I should be able to work with this. Alright, Alright, so inner X Y. I'm just gonna like get all this crap out of the way first. There is a very minor way I can try and just very quickly shift everything here in a way that mildly makes sense, which is to grab all of this and just go about here, and then we'll readjust from here. It would be about there, right? Readjust all the pieces from here. Do these need to be 2x3s? Yeah, let's make these 2x3s. Oh yeah, and the mesh. And they should be fine. They really should be fine. Okay. It should almost tilt in a way where it's pointing straight down. Does it want this to go like this down like that? I could that increase the busy divisions, I might. Oh yes, the lazy piece. Let's see how well that goes. Oh, there's a spinning a bit weirdly. Yeah, probably should have been lazy with this piece. Yeah, it's causing problems. Also depending on how much I'm turning this piece, right? Hmm. Ah, okay. This is having problems. We're just gonna do a slight adjustment to the mesh here. Just gonna force this to have more immediate control on the line here. Because it's causing me some problems overall. That helps a little bit. It needs to be like a little bit thicker in terms of the mesh distribution, but it probably would have helped if I just wasn't being lazy with the pieces and just separated the piece here. Hello there. Let's see. Just wallowing a little bit over the fact I was lazy with this piece and I really should have separated in two parts right now, but we're currently turning the head one way for the anticipated motion for a sticker animation. Oh, I really should have separated these two pieces. I'm trying so hard to get away with this right now. Oh dear. We should decrease the overall motion here. So that's more this way. Hey, okay, where did I go? Really trying to get away with a lot of things here. Oh my. I'll just see how ridiculous it looks once everything's in place. And then I'll decide whether I really need to separate all of the pieces a bit more. Actually, there should be... Okay, this essentially, for the most part, access the side piece here when we're looking at the head overall. At least in terms of how this part needs to sit off her face as it hangs off her head. So we want this to look like it's hanging off the head, so we want this kind of straight line coming... What is wrong with the line here? Do I have a highlight setting up here? I don't. Oh, it's just the top here, so I'm squeezing all the way around. And the sides here... Actually, wait, no, side here pieces. Side. But this piece should be the biggest director here. So I want the... Oh, I don't have a piece sticking out. Okay, so the top here is going to have to direct the direction of the edges of the head, but we're going to use the side piece as the core director, which means that technically these front pieces can actually be pulled in by quite a bit. This is coming off her head here. Like that. So that this is coming off her head. This part is a line that's coming down like that. So this is coming through. Ideally, like so. Like that. And then for here, in terms of how this is sitting, this is coming off her head over this part. Okay, that's basically just having a problem because I was lazy and didn't separate apart properly. Honestly, it might be able to hide part of the imperfections just by pulling it in and just forcing it to be like this round ball shape as it comes down. Oh, what is happening here? Oh, that's causing a problem. Well, I can force this, at the very least. I can just tell this to go, don't do this, do this. And that forces that to be a straight line down there. Well, that's one way to go about it. Not the neatest way to do it, but it's also the way that works. Based on what I need exactly that spot, because I need a straight line going down there rather than a line going across. Yeah, that's ain't gonna get any better. Our band I press here. I'm gonna pull this back in a bit so it's hanging more off her head. I could just pull these two pieces in directly a little bit. Okay, so this is the piece that's actually controlling the hair being over the top of the headband. I mean, I could actually use the headband to direct part of this as well, because the knot is largely, for the most part, right down the middle of her head, like very close to. I think the middle of her head. Wait, my canvas isn't centered. My canvas isn't centered. Why is my canvas not centered? The canvas should be centered. Right down the middle. My canvas is definitely not centered right down the middle. Oh dear. Well, that's a problem. Okay, we're gonna try and do the front and the back of the knot at the same time. And based on the amount of motion I do need, this should work. So basically, this part comes off her head about here, because this will be the round part of her head. Also, for all intents and purposes, won't be using the full extent of this head turn. Like usual, the head turn is a little bit extra just to make sure we have bounds that don't hit the wall essentially while doing the animation. So this is a lot more than what's actually needed. This is like this, and then this is like this. That doesn't look quite right. The fact that I'm not moving the side hairs right now is kind of not helping. Alright, let's get the actual headband part to shift here. See if this helps a little bit in terms of how I'm positioning everything. But this is, in theory, going to end up in a position where it should lean this way over the top of her head. So In theory, it should end up somewhere about there. And you know, let's just do something about this part. This bit's supposed to like kind of go over her ears, so. What's the mission on this thing? It should honestly work. And the backside of this technically shouldn't matter very much. I'm gonna put the ear in front of the head, I think. Guess it doesn't really matter what I plan on doing with the bits around the side of the head. Alright, where's left side front, and what's the other piece? Left side inner, then left side outer. Outer is the bit of the line, right? Yeah, that was the bit of the line. So let's just grab all of these pieces and Let's just do a base bit of motion here where we're just gonna grab all this crap and just shift it to just about here as a base. Oh, that's not gonna work. That is definitely not gonna work. Okay, so the controlling piece, which is the bit that goes over the top of the hitband. Let's go. Oh, geez. 2 by 3. Okay, so for this side piece along the head, we're just gonna aggressively bend this piece inwards. It's kind of very aggressively forcing this in. Okay, let us figure out what we're doing with this piece now. Well, there. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. That's... Okay, so we know what's wrong with this piece. It's meshes. You can really see how much I half-assed the shading here. Okay, we're going to just replace the whole of the mesh here because we don't actually need a particularly dense mesh in the middle. Just gotta go ahead and go around the edges with the line tool. And we'll just give it a really dense mesh that goes around all of the bits that need to be able to round itself out. We don't need a mesh in the middle because we don't care about the middle part. We only care about the how the lines are being controlled on the edges, because that will help determine what everything else looks like. Perfectly fine. And also the bits that are shaded a little bit weirdly will sit behind the other pieces anyway. Hello there. Just doing some measure adjustments. This should be fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. That's a bit that doesn't really matter. Okay, so we've swung it to the side now. We should have more control over exactly what's happening on the edge here. Given that I also increased the divisions here by a fair amount. There, that gives us a smoother line. But do I want to pull this in more towards the head is the other question. So I kind of want to pull this in like to here, maybe. I need to increase the mesh here as well. I probably should. Alright, what's happening here? Yeah, there's poison in the middle, kind of missing this. Let's just get rid of this and just make a new one. Alright, so just draw the line. That could have been better. Can I please get a point here? Okay. Just make sure those aren't overlapping too aggressively. Okay, that should help with the curviness of this. We could have this fold out more. The top part of here is going to have to take the main part of this actual head motion. The current stage is looking like it's going to be in the mode. But in all likelihood, it's not going to abide by the was it 60 frame limit of Twitch. Probably just do a more freeform one to include a longer animation. Well, let's just go straight for the XY here. Should be right on the edge here. Gonna take some liberties here with how I do this, then, so. This is inner piece here. Not you, I need you. That'll be the edge here, so don't want to glue this down either because that will cause a bunch of problems. I'm gonna stretch this out by quite a bit, aren't I? Actually, where is right side? Start determining exactly where this needs to sit. Because this don't place as well like that, so it would end up sitting. This should come down almost straight up and down along the side of her here. Actually, no, it shouldn't. It should point towards her origin a little bit. Points into her cheek. And there's probably something funny happening with the mesh here. What is happening there? Oh yeah, something funny's happening with the mesh there. Alright, let's just get rid of that and just do it again. Oh. Well, that could have been done better. Okay, can I just yank this a little bit this way, and I just yank this right next to it, just see what that does to it. Alright, let's see if that helps. It does, okay. This needs to bend into the origin over here. And then this needs to stretch all the way out so that it is below the spot. Try something like that for now. Okay, we're gonna leave this off here for today. Okay, so the core bits that need a bit of work is that I need to pull the ear forward. The ear was intended to be a little bit further forward to begin with, but just to make it easy to organize while I was working on the up portion, it's sitting at the back. So we're gonna pull that bit forward through the parts. We need to decide on how exactly the best way to do that is, because in a way it shouldn't be in front of the head at a neutral position here, but it should be once the head begins to turn, and I probably need to use a mask of some kind to not have it just immediately clip on top of the head in a really awkward way. I'd have to think about it. I really don't like working with ears, which is why I try my best to hide them when I draw anything. But also with the fact that our hair is significantly thinner than Plana, I might need the second eye, even though in the chibi state, which as the best way to explain it is, that you take this as the screen, we're probably at max looking at this. So the second eye is technically a little bit of visual noise behind the hair when it comes down to it at this size, so in a way it's also not particularly necessary. Actually, looking at it now, it's really unnecessary if I think about the whole thing at this kind of size. So I'll probably go about the second eye, because honestly it's just going to make the hair portion look messier. Notably because her hair is also blue, along with her eye. So even with the yellow, which should contrast pretty aggressively given that yellow and blue are on opposite ends of the color wheel, it's not going to do particularly much because there's also a lot of white in her or very light kind of white-ish shade to her hair, so it's not going to contrast as much as it could do because her hair is closer to green than it is to purple. Alright, so either way, we'll keep holy rap god. Okay, we're gonna keep going along with the head motion. Next time, as noted by motion plan, the head needs to be able to turn. We're adding a little bit of a nod, and then it just needs to be able to turn back. So it's not the biggest amount of head motion, but anytime you have any kind of head perspective change, everything needs to move. Not like 90% of other of these kind of emotes or little sticker things that I've done that keep the hit in the same position purposely to avoid these kind of perspective changes that require literally every piece to have its own hit turn motion. Because that always takes the most time. But once that's done, the rest of this is basically supplementary motions to the hit turn, so that should be pretty good to work with, because they should be largely workable with just blend shapes, or at least it should be largely workable with just blend shapes. Or I just need a long hierarchy list down the parts, but it should be okay. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's session of live 2D rigging. The first half an hour of me actually in live 2D, it was totally not shown because I forgot to change the view over, but there's still at least an hour of me messing with the head, so yeah, we'll call that as good enough. But either way, if you want to see more of this, remember to be subscribed or following, depending where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you all next time.